Everybody, another day, another dollar. My name is Jesse Cohen. Today is Thursday, November 5th, 2020, and this is today's Market Bell episode covering the top 5 things to know on Wall Street. Let's get it started off with number 1. The presidential election vote count continues this morning as races in as many as 4 states are still considered too close to call. The Associated Press currently has former Vice President Joe Biden claiming 264 electoral votes compared to 214 for President Donald Trump as of this morning. However, both still have a path to the 270 electoral votes needed for the White House. Biden picked up wins in key swing states, Wisconsin and Michigan yesterday, though the Trump campaign already demanded a recount, citing voting irregularities. All eyes are now on Nevada, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. Biden needs to win just one of those states to become president, while Trump would need to sweep all 4. We'll likely see Trump tweet throughout the day, so just be aware of that in case he mentions anything relevant to the market that may influence sentiment. On to number 2. Another big driver of market sentiment today will be the Federal Reserve, which concludes its policy meeting this afternoon. A decision is due at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by a press conference with Fed Chairman Jay Powell half an hour afterwards at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. The Fed is not expected to take any action on interest rate or asset purchases. Instead, Powell will likely hint that the Fed could boost the size of its QE program as early as its next meeting. With massive fiscal stimulus now off the table due to a divided Congress, another wave of easing from the Fed seems inevitable at this point. On to number 3. Stocks on Wall Street are set for another sharply higher open this morning after scoring its best day in months on Wednesday. The Dow futures were pointing to a gain of more than 300 points this morning. Futures on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ were also indicating a positive Thursday start for the 2 indexes. The pre-market moves really follow a broad-based rally on Wednesday. We saw Wall Street really score its best day in several months, with the NASDAQ jumping almost 4%. That was its biggest daily gain since April. So we'll see if there's any more juice in the tank for the equity rally this morning. On to number 4. It's a busy day on the earnings calendar as a variety of companies across several different sectors and industries report their latest financial results. Some of the most notable names due ahead of the opening bell include Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba, as well as General Motors, Barrick Gold, Kronos, Papa John's, and AstraZeneca. After the close, we'll see Square, which I highlighted as my stock of the week back in Sunday's episode. Roku, Peloton, Cloudflare, Uber, and Dropbox also report their results after the close. Head over to Investing.com's earnings calendar to stay up to date with the latest results. And finally, number 5 on the data front, we get the latest weekly jobless claims at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time this morning. Another 732,000 Americans likely applied for first-time jobless benefits last week. If confirmed, it would mark the lowest total since mid-March, when the coronavirus pandemic began nearly 10 months ago. So you can, as always, track the data release in real time on Investing.com's economic calendar. That's it for me for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to head over to YouTube, hit the like button and the subscribe button. For those tuning in on the podcast, we're now on Spotify. Thank you for listening. May the trading gods be with you. Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe and stay healthy.